Hey guys, Jeff from Texas Moto Works. Nearing completion on the MB5. I am a happy guy. I think the last video we shot was the issue I had with the Euro handlebars and the US spec headlight, and I got that all figured out. Basically had to cut the US spec headlight bracket out of the US spec bar mount and then graft it onto the Euro spec bars. So I'm pretty certain this is the only one of its type that'll have these bars with that size headlight. Unless there's something I'm missing, guys on the MB5 forum, let me know. But my headlight mount for these bars was tiny. So maybe there were different Euro spec bars that had the bigger headlight mount. I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway, it's coming along great. I just got the new brake master cylinder on it and got the brakes, front brake bled. Loving that. I got to bleed a little more, still a little soft. What else? Got to mount the fender. I got the chain on it today. I went with a red chain. I just think it's a neat look. Got the right tires on it today. These are Michelin City Pros. And I think that makes a huge difference because these awful things were on there. Terrible. So what's left? Well, I've got to, a couple of things. I've got to straighten out the exhaust. You can see how the exhaust is. That's a Proma pipe for it, but it's sweeping up too high. It's coming up too high. So I've got to gently massage it in this area and kind of straighten it out a little bit to get the pipe to sit down. I'm also going to spray, I know the trend is to have kind of the bare look for the pipe, but not my thing. I'm going to shoot that in heat temp black, and then I'm going to attempt, I think what I can do is polish that. So it'll be a polished aluminum stinger. And then I've also got to straighten, if you look at see how crooked the foot peg mount is, and that is a biatch. I've got to actually take it off of there. I've already tried to straighten it on the bike, no luck. So I've got to take that off and kind of get medieval on it and beat it into submission. But other than that, getting real close. Once I get those two issues solved, I'm thinking it's time for body work. Another issue that I fixed was I'm a big fan of having the oil injection if it's on the bike and it's intact and it's working. So the tank was leaking. It was kind of a weird deal. It was leaking from, here's the sight glass, and there's a little clear plastic sight glass in the middle, and then there's a rubber outer. It was leaking between the clear plastic and the rubber, so I just took it apart, siliconed it. So far it's holding good. And I bled it. That's real important after you rebuild the motor, and just putting them back together, period, if there's any error in it. So I bled the MB5 pump. Real quick, if you don't know how to do that, there's a bleed screw on the top of the oil pump. You just open that up until oil runs out of it, and then you start the bike with premix in it, just so you can make sure that you've got oil running into your cylinder, and then you take this hose off and make sure oil's coming out of that hose. So that's all good to go. So, yeah, home stretch. I also got the kickstand done. MB5s, if you know them, they don't come from the factory with kickstands. And I'm sure everybody watched my video on rebuilding that center stand, which was a chore. So we're close. We're really close. It starts up and runs. Can I start it right now? I think so. Here, let's see. I've been running it here and there. A little bit of choke. I know the jetting's not right. Bear with me as I kick it. First kick. Gotta love that. How cool is that? So anyway, two-stroke cologne in here right now. So that's that, guys. All right, stay tuned. Thanks for looking. Subscribe if you haven't already. Take care.